Democrat caught red-handed committing voter fraud to steal this Senate race. Democrats thought they could get away with a massive voter fraud scheme on election night. They worked in secret to reverse a big Republican victory. But the Democrats got caught red-handed committing this crime to steal the Florida Senate race. Rick Scott defeats Bill Nelson on election night. Anti-gun Republican Rick Scott defeated Democrat Bill Nelson in the Florida Senate race. He led by tens of thousands of votes and Republicans cheered a Senate seat pickup. But then critics contended the Democrats engaged in massive amounts of voter fraud. Suddenly the Democrat stronghold in Broward Country did not know how many ballots they had to count. And in the 48 hours after the election in Broward, led by the controversial election supervision of Brenda Snipes, they produced 61,000 new ballots. Scott's lead shrank to just 17,000 votes. That put it in range for a hand recount. Florida Senator Marco Rubio tweeted that Snipes broke the law and was trying to steal the election. He wrote, "Now Democrat lawyers are descending on Florida. They have been very clear they aren't here to make sure every vote is counted. They are here to change the results of election. Broward is where they plan to do it. SAYFIENOW Democrat lawyers are descending on Florida. They have been very clear they aren't here to make sure every vote is counted. They are here to change the results of election. Broward is where they plan to do it. SAFI. Tim Canova, a Bernie Sanders supporter who ran for Congress in Broward in 2016, tweeted out a video of ballots being loaded into private cars and transferred to rented trucks. He said this violated all chain of custody for the ballots and wondered if they were destroyed or replaced. Heavy check mark Tim Canova. Caught on video. Concerned citizen sees ballots being transported in private vehicles transferred to rented truck on election night. This violates all chain of custody requirements for paper ballots. Were the ballots destroyed, replaced by set of fake ballots? Investigate now. Twitter adds info and privacy. Canova is well versed in Snipes' underhanded tactics. In 2016, when he ran for Congress against DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, a judge found Snipes' office had illegally destroyed ballots. Rick Scott and Republicans sue. Rick Scott and the National Republican Senatorial Campaign Committee filed suit to stop Snipes from stealing the election. 2 days after voting has concluded, the supervisor of elections is unwilling to disclose records revealing how many electors voted, how many ballots have been canvassed, and how many ballots remain to be canvassed, Scott's lawsuit claimed. The lack of transparency raises substantial concerns about the validity of the election process, the Republican lawsuit alleged. An emergency hearing is necessary as the canvassing board is obligated to submit the unofficial elections results to the Division of Elections by noon November 10, 2018. Scott also requested Florida law enforcement investigate Snipes' office. To Republicans, this looks like an open and shut case of the Democrats using voter fraud to steal an election. For Nelson to overcome Scott's 17,000 vote lead, the Democrats would have to commit an insane amount of fraud. We will keep you up to date on any new developments in this ongoing story.